Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here. And we got Chris Unbiased creating a blogger war, say. Now, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You dig? You know what I mean? Now let's get off up into it. You feel me? Pause if need be. But Chris Unbiased felt a certain type of way, I guess, throughout this year, you know what I mean, about how people was moving, how people were shaking, so to speak, you feel me? Now, what Chris Unbiased did is, you know, Chris Unbiased got the stock drop lists, and he also got the, you know what I mean, the stock rise list and shit like this. Well, this year, he made a meat riding list. Pause. I feel like that name is crazy, a meat rider list. That's crazy. That's wild as I don't know what. That's pause. You feel me? However, he did have some people on there. You know what I mean? From the likes of 3 Letterman to D.I. the Hennyman, Harlem Legend, Polo and Cola. You feel me? Like he had a few people in there that was definitely going to ruffle up some feathers, you know what I mean? And he did exactly that. You know what I mean? And to the point where people is calling out his case, you know what I mean? To the point where people is threatening to beat him up and shit like this. It's like now, I think 3 Letterman was the first to respond because he went at 3 Letterman so crazy. 3 Letterman had to respond. And during 3 Letterman's response, you know what I mean? You kind of threw, I ain't even going to say kind of threw, you definitely threw Angry Fan under the bus. Now, I've seen Piper Boy say that you threw him under the bus as well. I didn't quite see that. Maybe I need to go back and look at that. You know what I mean? Maybe you did. Maybe. But you got thrown, or you threw niggas under the bus whenever it was supposed to be you versus Chris. You know what I mean? You versus Chris. You went in there and you made it you versus Chris. But what about these niggas, Chris? What about these niggas, Chris? You did that, 3 Letterman. And look, man, we fuck with you, we rock with you, but at the same time, like, nigga, you gotta fight your own wars. You can't, you know what I mean, bring up another nigga's name and miss the battle. Like, you know what I mean? I hate when people do that. I hate when grown men do that. You know what I mean? You be arguing with a grown man, and you know what I mean? And they'll bring up somebody, you know what I mean, completely other name. You know what I mean? A whole nother nigga's name. Nah, nigga, talk to me. Like, I'm going at you, you know what I mean? You go at me. That's the way it's supposed to be. But niggas forget that. Niggas lose sight of that, you know what I mean? But this set off a chain reaction. This set off a chain reaction that kind of got battle rap lit for these past few days, you know what I mean? You battle rappers or A-Verb, you saying that bloggers can't get this shit lit. Look up, it's lit. It's lit. It is lit. You know what I mean? Because after 3 Letterman, you know what I mean, responds to Chris Unbiased throwing niggas up under the bus. Angry Fan jumps, you know what I mean? Angry Fan jumps out the window on 3 Letterman. He don't even go at Chris. He goes at 3 Letterman. Hey, nigga, don't be throwing me under the bus. Whoa. I made you niggas. You know what I mean? Talking his real Angry Fan shit. And I'm going to say this. Angry Fan, you won't lying. You won't lying. You know what I mean? Yes, you helped make all of these niggas. Yes, you know what I mean? Even with me. You know what I mean? There's been tips and tricks that you've given me over the years. You know what I mean? And there's one thing that you said to me that stuck out over the years. You know what I mean? You gotta go out here and get it. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't get it off of another nigga's name. Not at all. You gotta go out here and get it. And I hold that. You know what I mean? And I respect that, and I keep that right here. You feel me? Because shit like this happen. Shit like this happened. Then you got angry fan going crazy, or you talk about he made you and shit. You know what I mean? You got angry fan going stupid, talking about I made niggas. You know what I mean? And I surpassed niggas. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I feel like this too. After Angry Fan said what he had, you know what I mean, told his truth or whatnot, you know what I mean? You have Harlem Legend. Harlem Legend, he kind of, you know what I mean, goes a little bit crazy. You feel me? Harlem Legend being from the dark side, they go stupid, ridiculous, retarded over there at the dark side. You know what I mean? These people dox people. These people pull up on each other. These people, you know what I mean, you get the fisticuffs cracking. You feel me? Or for my damus bragging. You know what I mean? like Harlem Legend. He definitely went a little crazy. But the thing about the Harlem Legend shit, right, is they started arguing internally. You know what I mean? With China Brim and I forget who else was on there. Forgive me. You know what I mean? But they kind of started arguing internally, and I know Chris loved to see that. You feel me? Because it kind of got the heat off of him, and he was like, "Nigga, I got y'all arguing amongst yourselves. I got y'all arguing amongst yourselves." You feel me? So I feel like Harlem Legend's response wasn't really all of that. You feel me? We got Piper Boy's response. Piper Boy responded to 3 Letterman, like I said, going crazy, talking crazy. You know what I mean? Which is, it is what it is. 3, you kind of put yourself in this situation. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They telling you to pick a side. Pick a side. You either gonna be a blogger, you gonna be a battle rapper. Pick a side, nigga. Pick a side is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pick a side in battle rap is wild. You know what I mean? But even with D.I. the Hennyman's response, my bad, I had a brain fart. But D.I. the Hennyman's response, it wasn't all of that. Listen, D.I., you went harder on Easy, pause, than you did on D.I. the Hennyman. Than you did on Chris Unbiased. Chris Unbiased put you on a meat rider list. Meat rider list. That's disrespectful. That just being on that list is disrespectful as a man. Nigga, what? But D.I. the Hennyman, you kind of like did a blog within like a third person blog. Would you responding to this nigga on Twitter or responding on Twitter somehow? You know what I mean? No. Hell no, D.I. Nope. That was not it, D.I. Hell nah. This nigga just put you on a meat rider list and you gonna send a tweet? No. Hell nah. That's not what's going on, D.I. You gotta go crazy on this nigga. And I understand, you know what I mean? Niggas want to stay out of drama and shit like this, especially with it being a blogger wars or approaching on a blogger war. You feel me? I don't think it's necessarily a blogger war. I think it's maybe a couple. Well, I guess it is a blogger war, but it's more so a couple niggas going at each other. You know what I mean? A couple niggas feeling left out that, you know what I mean, they not going at them, you know what I mean? So they want to insert themselves. and Polo and Cola went crazy too. I seen that shit last night. Polo and Cola went crazy on Chris Unbiased. They kind of went crazy on, it might be a blogger war. I ain't gonna lie to you. They went crazy on Chris Unbiased. They went crazy on Battle Rap Fanatic. They went crazy on who else? Angry Fan a little bit, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of subliminals to Angry Fan, you feel me? But they was talking crazy about Chris. You did. I feel like this. they might have had the best response yet to Chris's Meat Writer blog, Meat Writer List. That's a nasty name. That's a nasty title. Meat Writer List? Oh my God. Oh my God. But they ended up calling out Battle Rap Fanatic, which is crazy. Battle Rap, they calling him the fake Chris Tucker. You know what I mean? With the fake Chris Tucker laughs and shit like this. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, nah. Battle Rap is wildin'. I'm gonna be real. Y'all niggas in Battle Rap is wildin'. I've been sitting back watching all of this shit laughing. I had time Sunday. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even go live Sunday because I had time. I seen all you niggas, you know what I mean, about to get together, you know what I mean, and bomb on niggas, right? You know what I mean? You know what's crazy? When something big happens, you see like 3 or 4 bloggers who all put out shit at the same time. Just notice it. Just notice it. Listen, next time when something major happens, Notice who puts out what, you know what I mean? Because there's always like 4 bloggers. These niggas is in sync. These niggas is in sync. And I be trying to copy these niggas. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, oh, y'all niggas wanna, okay, y'all talking about that topic? I'm talking about it too. Y'all might as well put me in the group. Y'all might as well put me in the group. Because every time y'all talk about it, I'm talking about it. You feel me? Now, with this Chris Unbiased situation, I don't know how far this is going to go. I don't, because like I said, Chris put out his opinion on people, and people are turning around and they're using his court case and shit against him. You know what I mean? Listen, it's one of those to where if somebody slapped me, you can't tell me not to pull out my pistol and shoot you in the kneecap. You can't tell me that ain't the right thing to do if you slap me. You feel me? So we'll see. We will see. We will see. I notice Chris stay away from you know what I mean, them people that be talking crazy about him every day, at the Battle Truths of the world, the DME Detroits of the world, you know what I mean, the A-Depths of the world, you feel me? And I feel like there was a spat back and forth between DME Detroit and Chris Unbiased, and DME Detroit kind of like asked him like, yo, why you don't say nothing about us? You know what I mean? You know what we got going on over here, you feel me? And his response was, niggas ain't lit enough. You know what I mean? Which is wild because DME Detroit, A-Dep, you know what I mean? And even sometimes Battle Truth, sometimes, you know what I mean, get shit lit out here. Maybe not so much Battle Truth. Maybe not so much Battle Truth, you feel me? But he makes a great point, Chris. You know what I mean? You put everybody else on there. You will not talk about them people that got, you know what I mean, your case in their mouth. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is, people. It was what it was, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments below. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You did. Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love the hell out of y'all. Can't.
My ace is bowler, I can't control it. Hella bright motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille done ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoker really smokes on. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone.